Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video on the channel. However, this time, rather than playing all of the usual games on the channel, we're going to be trying out this brand new one called Anime Kingdom. Now, from what I was told, apparently this game is really fun, and apparently it might even be one of the best ones yet. So we might as well go ahead and do a noob to pro on it. So let's not waste any more time. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button if you do end up enjoying. And without further ado, let's jump right into this. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and let's start off this noob to pro by quickly using all of the codes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there might only be like one or two in the game. So let's see, I believe there's one called 30k likes, so let's see. No. Hold on, I think I misspelled it. So thanks for 30k. Yes, that's going to be giving tier 1 potions. Then the next one, 20k likes, is going to be giving me all potions, once again, tier 1. And then from there, the final code is going to be release. Now that is going to be super helpful, especially since a lot of them are potions. But as well, not only that, I believe, since I was AFKing before the game released, because in case you guys didn't know, there was like a free AFK rewards type of system, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of OP stuff now. Let's see, do I have an accessory? No. I do have a weapon over here, which apparently is going to be giving me 0.05x yen and 5% hit damage. I guess we might as well equip that bad boy. And then apart from that, can I use anything else over here? No. Alright, then I guess that means we can jump straight away into the action. So, how does this game work? Well, just like most simulators nowadays, it is going to be like a unit attacks enemy type of system. And then, of course, when you take out enemies, you're going to be getting yen. And then with that yen, you can go ahead and hatch an egg, which then, of course, is going to be giving you more OP pets. In this case, this is going to be ranging from common all the way up to mythical and potentially even secret. Pretty simple, right? And then as well, there's also a bunch of other stuff, you know, there are like different like passives. I believe there are passives in the game. In fact, yes, I have a few of the tokens in order to roll for passives. And then as well, we have gems, which I think is used to buy game passes. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever these gems are for, I guess we'll figure out in just a moment. Then, apart from that, that's really the inventory all done. What about the worlds over here? There are gonna be 4 worlds in the game, I see. I guess we're gonna have to go through all of them, especially if we want to say we have gone noob to pro. And then to end it all off, we have play for 1 hour, okay, so just basic achievements for, you know, doing certain milestones. The index over here, which is just going to be explaining, you know, what pets are in the game and stuff, and as well, some little mini quests in order to give you some more boosts. Alright then, enough of checking out all of these icons, let's get straight into the grinding. So yeah, let's put on the auto attack, which is going to be from the AFK rewards. Just letting you know, I got like 3 game passes from the AFK rewards, auto clicker, auto attack, and as well as small storage. But do keep in mind, it doesn't mean that this noob to pro isn't free to play, since I never spent Robux on this game, okay? I got them legit free to play, therefore I'm gonna count them in this noob to pro. But anyways, as I was saying, let me just AFK here for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then once we have a bunch of yen, we're gonna do a little bit of rolling, see if we can get some OP units, and then from there, I don't know, maybe take on the boss of this world and try progressing to the next one. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit. And okay, this should be more than enough. 2.5k coins. So let's have a look, right? And let's see if luck is going to be on my side today, or is it going to be really mid. So let's start off by setting the auto delete at probably commons and uncommons, right? Because are we really going to be needing those? No, probably not. So let's quickly go ahead and let's start hatching for rares and above. I mean, they're only 15%, so it's not like they're even that rare. So let's just put on the auto and come on. First roll. Ooh! 1% immediately? That's crazy. Okay. It seems like SMG luck is really coming in clutch, but what about the second, third, and fourth row, right? Can we get another legendary or maybe a mythical? I mean, I would actually do a backflip if I got a mythical right now. Actually, since we're going to be probably doing a bunch of hatching, let's go ahead and let's start fusing all of the pets rather than auto-deleting them into this insect pillar. That way, it will start to level up and, you know, do even more damage. So let's get back to hatching and let's see if by the time we run out of 2,500 coins, if we'll have another legendary or 2 or maybe even a mythical. Alright, last few spins and we are officially out of money. But did we manage to get anything better than a legendary? No, but we did manage to get 2 more epics, meaning that my team is now going to be consisting of 1 legendary and 2 of these bad boys. And I mean, just have a look at the damage. Before, my damage used to be like 13, plus as well, keep in mind, this was including an AFK sword, and now it's going to be 57 and 2 33s. I really like that a lot. Plus as well, as I mentioned, we can actually go ahead and equip this sword onto my brand new legendary. So now it's actually going to be doing around, how much was it? 5% extra damage. But anyways, now that we have, a really OP team, let's see if it's going to be worth anything up against the boss. Alright, so here he is. His name is apparently the First Demon. Now, he's going to be having 25k HP, which I know it sounds like a lot, but I mean, even with this like ragtag team, we are still doing decent damage. I mean, it's almost like 1000 damage every single 5 seconds, something like that. Plus as well, I have a feeling that when we do go ahead and take him out, he's going to be dropping a bunch of money, which means that I can do, even more hatching, which in other words means that I can upgrade my team even more and then end up doing more damage, take him out faster, and then the cycle is going to repeat, but at a better efficiency. So yeah, we might as well go ahead and do that. Plus as well, we actually need to defeat this guy 5 times and then all the enemies a few times, so then that way we can unlock the next world, which is going to be the Giant District map, which if I'm not mistaken is based on Attack on Titan. At least I think so. So yeah, let's quickly speedrun all of these quests and then I'll catch you guys once we unlock the next world. And alright, just like that, we now have the whole quest done, meaning that we should be able to unlock the next world. So let's see if we can teleport on through, and yes, we can. Now in this world, there is apparently going to be some kind of shiny machine. So let's see, what exactly are we going to need in order to make something shiny? For example, if I unequip this and let's say select it, I am going to be needing 8 of these like blazing swords. And then I guess maybe it might be like the same thing for maybe like the insects pillar. Hold on, if I quickly go ahead and unlock this thing, just like so, and then I go ahead and select it, is it going to be the same currency? Yes, it is. All right. Now at this very moment, do I have anything from like the free AFK rewards? Let's see. Yes, I do have actually 8 to be specific. And apparently in order to get this, I do need to go ahead and check out the Slayer Town raid. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not strong enough to handle it by myself, so I'm not going to be doing it for the time being. Plus as well, apparently there are a bunch of different raids. Like there's a raid in the Giant District town, one in the ABC town. There's pretty much going to be a raid in every single world. Now, are we even strong enough to handle like the normal enemies in the first world? Or should I say this world? Probably not. Let's see. So the Colossal Titan is going to be found over here and he has 1 million HP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my DPS only reaches up to like 250. So it would take a solid like 10 to 15 minutes just to take this out once. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going to leave the Colossal Titan there for the time being, and rather instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of hatching. However, this time it's going to be in this world. So let's make sure all of the auto fuse sets are done correctly. Yes, they are. Awesome. Now we can put on the auto, and I guess let's just quickly AFK hatch until we either A, get some legendaries, or B, maybe the epics would be more than enough. I don't know. Alright, so now that we ran out of money, let's see what we got. So we managed to get 2 epics, which I guess is fine. I mean, their damage is decent, but the legendaries are seemingly still better. So yeah, I guess for the time being, when it comes to hatching, I think I'm going to kind of keep the strategy like I save up money from the next world, right? And then go back a world, hatch there, get legendaries and mythicals and whatnot, and then upgrade those, because it seems like any pet under legendary is not going to be better than, the legendaries of the previous world. So yeah, with that idea in mind, what am I going to do now? Well, I'm going to work on the quest, right? Because, we might as well, so then that way we can unlock the third world. Then from there, I don't know, maybe there might be a third machine, in the third world that might be good. For example, the passes machine. We are still yet to find that. And then once we're in that world, we'll do a little bit of hatching once again, do all of the usual stuff. Then end off this video with a bang by, getting some of the strongest pets in the final world, getting the best passives. You kind of get the point. So yeah, let the grinding begin once again, and I will catch you guys probably in a few hours, because as I mentioned, this boss has, 1 million HP and I am seemingly too weak for it right now. This is gonna take a really long time. Whatever, it's fine. Let's continue grinding. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, this is a very, very interesting way to cut back. Like, what I mean by that is, yeah, you guys might notice this guy in my team right now. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. From the little bit of hatching that I did, I don't think I even did that much. Hold on. If I have a look at my, like achievements or maybe, like, stats, yeah, I have 2,000 stars opened. Can you actually guys believe that? I know people who have gotten tens and tens of thousands of stars opened, and they haven't even gotten one secret. So yeah, did SMG luck come and clutch this video? Yes, it did. Plus as well, the secret is so good. 700 damage at level 11. And keep in mind, I have level 15s that are doing like half the damage. Plus as well, getting the secret literally carried me through the rest of this, you know, quest. Like, as you can see, it's all done, meaning that I can claim it and we can actually head on over to the third world. So what exactly is going to be in this world? Well, there is apparently going to be a stat changer. So let's go ahead. Let's try changing the stats of this secret. Like, can we make it even more broken? So let's see, changing up his stats, we are going to be getting, ooh, we managed to get an 8. Let's go. I think I'm actually going to keep that. And then I guess the numbers are probably going to go all the way up to 10, meaning that the best ones are going to be like 10, 9, or even technically 8. Let's see if we can get another one of those bad boys, right? Because getting 2 at least 8s would mean that I would have, you know, a bunch of legendaries. You don't have enough Titan shards. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I thought I saved up a lot of those from the AFK rewards, but never mind, I guess. But hey, you know what? For the time being, I think that's just going to do just fine, because now my unit is doing like an extra, I think 60 damage, yeah. Plus as well, he's going to be doing a ton more, you know, the more I open up this egg, because since I'm opening up the third world egg, then I'm going to be getting more XP. More XP means more levels. So yeah, I guess for the third time in this video, we are going to be doing a ton of hatching, but before we go ahead and do all of that, I do want to quickly have a look at the raids. Now, why exactly do you ask? Well, I'm pretty sure that a lot of the goods token stuff is actually supposed to be found here, so let's see. Can I go ahead and maybe jump into, let's say, the giant districts, for example? The enemies are going to be having around 1 million HP, and it can actually go up all the way to 15 million. Damn, okay, that is a little bit crazy. What about the Slayer Town? 25k to 275k. Okay, that's not too bad. Plus as well, apparently we can get accessories and as well swords in this game, meaning that we can make our units even more OP. So yeah, you know what, actually, let's jump into this, right? And let's see how far we're going to be able to get. So starting off, how long does it take to take out a single enemy? Around 10 to 15 seconds. We're doing like 1k. No, we're doing apparently, okay, 2000 DPS base, and then when my ults pop, it's around 8000. And oh wow, have a look at all the loot we're getting. We're getting the swords that we needed before to make them shiny, but as well, not only that, we're also getting like some other currencies. Yes, there's only one thing left to get in this raid. We need to get lucky and try getting ourselves, you know, an actual accessory. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna run a bunch of these raids. I'm not exactly sure how many, maybe like 20 to 30, something like that at least, and then from there, I don't know, maybe I'll get back to hatching, right? So then that's way I can increase the level of my, you know, secret pet, and then from there, I guess we'll end off this video by unlocking the final world, hatching once again, and yeah, you guys kind of get the point. So we're pretty much going to try and max out as a free-to-play as much as possible. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, wish me luck, because I am certainly going to be needing it. And until next time, which is probably going to be sometime tomorrow, we can end off this video right and officially say that we've gone Noob to Pro. And okay, everybody, just like that, we now have the final quest done. And as well, not only that, we did a bunch of hatching, just like I promised, and I managed to get myself this mythical. And I mean, the stats on this bad boy is pretty decent. I mean, 1.7k damage, but of course, it's not going to be better than the secret. But hey, for the time being, it is definitely going to do just fine. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be ready for anything that's going to be in the final world. So let's unlock that, right? And let's quickly teleport on through. So in this world, apparently there's going to be two things, the passives and as well dungeons. Now, I'm going to be honest, am I ready for anything that's going to be coming in the dungeon? No, probably not. In fact, I'm 99% sure that those enemies, if these ones have, you know, thousands of HP, they're probably going to have like millions and millions, maybe even billions for all I know. So yeah, that means am I gonna jump into the dungeon straight away? No, probably not. So I guess for the time being, that means we can check out the passives. Now, where on earth is this? Okay, it's gonna be found right over here. So let's see, can I get maybe a good passive on my secret? Because if I'm able to get a good passive, I mean, he's already broken, so getting a good passive would make him like 3 times more broken or something. So let's see, I have 18 chances right now, so we might as well spin manually. So first spin. What are we going to get? Prosperity 1. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's really mid. Yeah, it's a luck boost. We don't need luck boosts. Let's try and at least get like a legendary damage 1. Profit 3. Wait, is that good? Yeah, no, it's pretty mid right now. And even after a roll later, we only got plunder 1. Come on, game. I want a damage 1. I want to be able to go ahead and say that my character is really broken. So game, fingers crossed. Give it to me. Oh, ooh, Brawler 3. I think that's good. Hold on. Brawler 3 is going to be 50% hit damage. And I think since this is 2%, these are probably like 1% or less. So am I going to risk for something better? No, I think for the time being, 15% is going to do just fine. And I guess since we have the extra passive spins, we might as well go ahead and, you know, roll some passives on this mythical. I mean, hey, maybe we get even luckier. So let's see. And well, this is a bit interesting. We somehow managed to get the wrong thing. We somehow got Plunderer 3, which gives me a 0.2x drop boost, which I mean, I guess it's fine. But is it the thing we really wanted? No, but then again, I only have 3 chances, right? So is it worth risking for something better? Probably not. It's kind of like the same situation as before, right? I got something, I guess, decent, and it could help in getting more passives in the near future. So I guess for the time being, I'm going to keep it, and then when I save up, you know, a bunch of passive spins, I'll re-roll it. But anyways, moving on from the passives, it's time to end off this Noob to Pro the proper way. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, we are going to be doing even more hatching, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much hatching I'm gonna do. Like, for all I know, I'm gonna end up doing 24 hours, something like that, because in my opinion, the best way to end off a Noob to Pro is to hatch the best pets from the final world. So let's go ahead and do that, right? So let's start on the auto hatch, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys for the final time sometime tomorrow. I mean, right now it's 8 p.m, meaning that by the time that you guys see this video, it is probably going to be like the afternoon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that we're going to be doing a lot of hatching, and probably 10, 15, 20 hours later, you guys will see the results. So yeah, for the final time, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And well, ladies and gentlemen, after a really long time of hatching later, we are now, I guess, done with the Noob to Pro challenge. Now, did I manage to get anything good? No, not really. The best I got was this epic shiny. But I guess it's fine, because if you have a look at the mythic pity, we got really close. Now, the main reason that I wasn't able to get, you know, the mythical pity is because even with, you know, OP pets like, for example, this attack giant doing 18,000 damage, it is still unable to take out the boss at like a really fast rate, meaning that I am not getting money that much. And since I'm not getting money that much, I'm not able to hatch infinitely. So yeah, for those reasons, I'm kind of stuck at a middle point where the only way I can get stronger is by getting a mythical or a secret. But in order to get those secrets, I need to get stronger, but there's no real like clear-cut way to doing that. But yeah, I don't know, maybe you're not supposed to be able to like one-shot the boss and stuff. Maybe it's still supposed to take a pretty solid time. Worst case scenario, after this video, if I'm still like really weak, I'll like look for like suggestions in like their Discord server or something. So then that way, the next time that this game updates, which is actually going to be sometime today, we can go ahead and max out update 1. But anyways, guys, apart from that though, if you guys did end up enjoying this video, then you know exactly what to do. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on, and also feel free to comment down below any tips and tricks that I might need in order to, you know, keep my promise and, you know, max out the next update. Now, apart from that though, what else am I going to be doing off camera until next update? Well, I'm probably going to keep on running raids because I've been really unlucky in them. Like, no joke, when it comes to accessories, I still don't have one, and I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like really good. So yeah, I don't know, worst case scenario, I'll do like a stream and then like I'll get some of you guys in so then you can help me out a little bit. So yeah, of course, if you guys do not want to miss out on that, then yeah, make sure to put on notifications. That way when I go live, you won't miss it. But anyways, until next time, that's pretty much everything that I have to say, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.